Very good morning, students, and namaste to all. Today we are going to study conservation of resources. We completed what different types of resources. In that we studied about natural resources, we studied about human resources, we studied about human made resources and all. Today we are going to see, we are moving to the last part of the lesson, that is the conservation of resources. What it is? Conservation of resources. So first we will watch a small video related to conservation of resources, and you will get some idea. Then we will move back to our textbook.
Today we will learn how to protect natural resources. Natural resources are very important for living things.
Wow.
Humans, animals, and plants need natural resources in order to survive.
See?
This is why conservation is so important. Conservation is the protection of natural resources. What happens if we don't conserve important things such as water and clean air? This can lead to scarcity. Scarcity is when there is not enough of something. Look at this dry land. There is not enough water to grow healthy plants due to water scarcity. This is also called a drought. You can help prevent water scarcity by conserving water. Conservation also prevents pollution. Pollution makes our natural resources, such as air and water, dirty and unsafe to use. We need energy, such as natural gas and electricity, to use things in our home. Televisions, stoves, and refrigerators need energy in order to work. Natural resources, such as coal or gas, are burned in order to produce energy. The smoke spreads into the air, which can be bad for the environment. Some energy companies use solar power or energy from the sun instead. Wind power can also be used to create electricity. You can save energy by reducing the amount of electricity that you use. The less energy we use, the less we need to produce. So how can we conserve natural resources?
Wow,
Here's a few
tomato.
tips. Walk or ride your bike instead of riding in cars or buses. Vehicle smoke can cause pollution. Use less water. You can turn off the water while you wash your hands or brush your teeth. Turn off things that use electricity when you are not using them. Use sunlight instead of electric light. Together, we can protect the earth and its resources through conservation. How can you conserve water and energy at home? Tell us in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Friends, in the video we have seen how why we should conserve things, why we should conserve resources. If we are overusing some other area or in the nearest future that thing may finish it, so we want to be more careful. Then conserving resources. Mona had a nightmare. She dreamt that all the water on the earth had dried up and all the is cut down. And what we have seen in just before in the video, we have seen that the drought situation, how it was water, there is no water, so plants also can't live. There was no shade and nothing to eat or drink. If there is no water or there is no what we can say air, then any plant or any small organism can't live. Without water, how we will live? We are dependent on for our food purpose or for our clothing purpose. We are depending on plants, as well as we are depending on animals. Milk like that things we are getting from animals, then grains like that things we are getting from plants. So if there is no water, how the animals and plants will live? If animals and plants are not there, then how we can live? If plants are not there, then who will produce oxygen for us? Who will purify the carbon dioxide what we are breathing out? So all these things are connected. So what we should do, we want to conserve. It is our duty as a student, as a human being. This is my duty. What is my duty? To conserve my nature. Not only just conserving, I want to modify my nature with beautiful, means we can plant some flowering plant or leafy plants like that, different colors, color, red color, like that itself will make a very beautiful nature surrounding near to our house as well as near to our school. So last year when I was saying this one in 10th standard, some students, what they done, they planted some vegetables as well as some flowering plants in pot, and they taken snaps and sent to me. So I felt happy, not only because of this lesson and all, they understood what is their responsibility as a child. Why I am saying, now we are getting enough and more time, we are having 4 periods or 5 periods, three video classes and 2 Zoom classes. Then we are getting worksheets also. So when we are considering with the classroom class, we are having 8 periods or 9 periods, and then again half an hour journey or 1 hour journey to the school, and even evening when you are going. So that travel time you are saving now. Traveling time you can save it, and that time I am not asking the total half an hour, at least 5 to 10 minutes you can spend to plant something. Keep some money plants in water bottles. Some old bottles may be available at home. Some old vessels will be available. You can fill mud and plant the things, or we can keep in the water. Some plants it will grow in the water, like that plants you can find out and keep it. So after 1 month or in month of July, I want to get photos of that one, what you kept in your home or nearby your home to beautify, making modification in our nature and surrounding at the same time to conserve our nature. Okay, she told her mother about dream. Amma, can this really happen? She asked. Yes, Amma replied. Not only here because of her, if you are looking to the situation of African continent, it is becoming desert in many areas. More than 8 countries, it is maximum almost 80% become like a desert only. They are very life is very horrible. Without water they are living. If it is possible, I will send one small video clipping of the people how they are suffering there, without water, without food, without clothes, without health and hygiene, like that small video. Don't feel like that I am exaggerating things. Not exaggerating the reality. People, the not only newspaper, media people, some of the real travelers, they traveled there, and what they find out the reality, and they taken photos and sent to the people. And now there are many agencies, but that agencies and associations are not enough to help that people. That many people are suffering. No need to go to Africa and all. Think about our own country, how because of this corona we are suffering, and in many states they are not sending report, that's there, but many deaths are happening. Not like the thing what happened in the time of plague and all, not that much, but we are almost we are going to reach in the same level. Every day near about 3 lakh or more than 3 lakhs people, according to official report, it is becoming corona affected people. Then without those who are in the villages, they won't go to hospital, there is no lab and to test and all, like that areas what will be the condition, that also we want to think. Then her Amma said. Yes, Amma replied. If we are not careful, then even renewable resources can become very scarce, and scarce, and the non-renewable one can definitely get exhausted. What can we do about it? Raju asked. Lots, replied Amma. So here in textbook we will explain some methods. So that methods already is there in textbook. So first you want to listen the textbook methods what they said. Afterwards what we can do, we can find out our own some small methods. Maybe we studied like that, reduce, recycle, like that things we studied already. Okay, reuse, like that words, triangle and all we studied already. Like that something else you can find out and you can make your own idea to conserve our nature. Okay, using resources carefully and giving them time to get renewed is called resource conservation. What is resource conservation? Using resources very carefully, and at the same time we want to give time to that resources to renew it by itself. Then that is known as resource conservation. Next one is balancing the need of the use of resources and conserve them for a future is called sustainable development. In 7th standard book we have seen sustainable developmental goal 1, developmental goal 2, like that. That all, not only the natural resources, everything it is included in sustainable developmental goal and all. So we want to understand what is sustainable development. We are keeping the balance. We are having 10 kg, for example we are having 10 kg and we can use all this 10 kg today itself, and tomorrow how we will want to sit with hungry without any food. So what we should do, this 10 kg, or for example you got one packet of biscuit or bread or something chocolate and all. If you have father given one full chocolate of like 100 rupees big bar given, how you can use it? Within one day we can complete it, or you can keep that one in the refrigerator or somewhere safely, and you can take one piece and you can finish it by 10 days or 5 days, like that. So that is the same thing what we are doing, balancing the need to use resources. We want to adjust our need to use that particular resources and conserve them for future, not only for tomorrow, for next generation also, for maybe after 5 generation when they are getting the birth, or great grandchildren when they are coming, that time also they want to enjoy the earth as it is, with all the resources, with all the beauty of the nature, like that. So that is known as sustainable development. There are many ways to conserve resources. Each person can contribute by reducing consumption, recycling and reusing things. These things, 3 things we studied from smaller classes onwards. I think 3rd standard onwards we studied what it is, reducing, recycling and reusing. Then how many of you are doing this one, reducing the use of your resources what is available? For example, morning when we are getting up, fan it is on only. Okay, then when you are going to toilet or when you are taking bath, that full time it will be running. Normally we are forgetting to put off. So what we can do, just after getting up, first we want to put off the fan. Then after brushing, toilet and all these primary activities when you are completing, and when you are coming to listen your video classes, that time again you can put on fan if it is needed. Or if net is available outside the house, not under the directly going and sitting on the sunlight and all, not like that, some shade area where you are getting good wind, as well as you are feeling like that secure also. Your parents also should feel you are attending the classes and you are sitting in secure place, like that. And if you are having like that, if you are having yard with the trees and all, you can stand under that one, under the that shade, and you can enjoy the leaves. At the same time you can listen the video class, even Zoom class. It is not compulsory. Only thing, when we are saying that not to write, that time you want to write it. When you are getting textbook, that problem also you can solve, because you are going with your textbook, you can underline even when you are attending video classes. Okay, by this month end, I think, or in month of May, you will get it. This few more days you want to adjust with your without textbook study. Okay, next one, next sentence. That evening the children and their friends made packets and shopping bags out of the old newspaper. So that children of that area were from this Raju's family, they are living. What they done? they started to make newspaper bags for what for shopping bag purpose, and discarded clothes and baskets from bamboo sticks. They started to make the waste things what was available. Last year also we discussed the same thing. What all waste things you are getting, from that you can make shopping bags. All the clothes will be there, your all the uniform pants, or all the uniform skirt, or all the dress when you was in 4th standard, 5th standard, like the dresses are there in the cupboard, mama not given to any poor people, it is there. So like that things you can pick up, and you can make some pillow covers or some shopping bags or doormat. So this is another one activity, today's activity. This activity means make doormat or shopping bag or pillow cover with the help of old clothes. With the help of old clothes, you can make shopping bag or vanity bag also, but you need to get a stitching, and also don't give any stitching work outside. You can try by yourself. Now you are in 8th standard, you know how to use needle and thread and all, so you can use it. How much modification you can do, adding some small flower with the help of cloth itself, folding the cloth and making like this, and in a different way, that also. If you are taking the cloth, you can fold it and you can make in the form of flower, and you can stitch it in that particular bag again. So here Raju and his friends are doing newspaper bags. So what we are going to do, we are going to do cloth bags. So I am going to be very careful not to waste paper. So this is the decision taken by Raju and his friends. So I also want to get your decision after attending this video class. Send what is your decision to reduce the use of your consumption, or recycle the things what is available, or reuse the resources what is available. So any three, reduce, recycle and reuse. In these three, which one you are feeling like that is most important for me? That is person to person, it will be different. For example, one child thinking like that, I am tearing pages from notebook, that maybe I am going to reduce that one. That may be one child's problem, means a particular need. Some other children, what they will think, they will think like that, I can plant some small flowering plants outside, or some vegetables I can plant. No need to think like that, from where we will get the seeds and all. Anyway, red chilies, big chilies purchasing at home, tear it and take that seeds in your hand or in some small plate, pour water for 3-4 hours, then remove that water and spill that one in the area where you made that bud. There, if you are doing like that, means you can will get chili plants. And now this is the summer season, so you want to give more water, and that also you want to give in the morning, not in the evening. Better give water to the plants in the morning, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, before attending your video classes. It may be half glass of water or quarter glass of water, that much enough. No need of 1 or 2 glass of water. Or when your mama is washing vegetables, ask her to keep that water aside and take that one and pour into your plant. Like that also you can do it. So one decision that you want to send, not writing and sending, in your voice message you should send. What message you want to send? Voice message you want to send, that is related to how I will conserve my resource, how I will take initiative to conserve my resources. Okay, today's homework, it is clear. Activity clear. Activity what it is? You want to make shopping bag or doormat or pillow cover with the help of old clothes. Your parents may ask, say that one, we are studying resources and how to conserve resources. So this is the one of the method to conserve resources. We can reuse the old clothes. We are going to reuse, or your last year notebook pages are available. With the help of that one also you can make one shopping bag. But you want to use glues and all like that things, you want to be careful. Don't compel your parents to go outside and purchase things for in the name of activity. Please don't do that one. That is my request, because that many corona cases are increasing. and our parents, they protected us from all these diseases last year. This year we are compelling them. They will go, they want to go to work and they want to do their business and all. With that, again, if we are compelling for our activity purpose, if they are becoming corona patient, then we are going to suffer. So we want to think about sustainable development, and at the same time we want to think about our parents' health, our health, our neighbors' health and all. So what all the materials are available at home, with the help of that one you can complete this activity. Okay, by this we are completing the lesson. Then that story it is moving front. Then some principles of sustainable development in next page. Principles of sustainable development. First point, it is respect and care for all forms of life. Not only your elders, not only your parents, not only your youngsters, all forms of life. It may be small organisms like virus or fungi, or it may be big animals like elephant. It may be domesticated animals like cow and goat. It may be your pet animal, it may cat or dog. It may be some flowering plants like lotus and all. It may be some non-flowering plants like money plant, like some vegetable plants, or some big trees like that. Any form of life, what we should do, we should respect and care. The same thing only you studied in your LSGS period here in school. Respect and care everyone. Respect and care everyone. Yes or no? So not only everyone, here in geography we are studying all forms of life. Next one, improve the quality of human life. How we can improve the quality of human life, that we studied when we studied about the human resources. What are the methods? By education, by health, by learning new skills, training and all, we can improve the human life. Then conserve the earth's vitality and diversity. We can see the different types of plants and organisms in the earth, that we want to keep as it is. We should not make the changes in that one. That differences, the different types of plants, animals, organisms are available, different types of sands are available, soils are available, everything we want to keep as it is. We should not make changes in that one. Then minimize the depletion of natural resources. Because of overuse, the amount of the natural resources it is reducing, that also we want to minimize. Then change the personal attitude and practice towards the environment. What is our attitude? That particular child only know. Particular person's attitude is entirely different. That I can't define this is your attitude. Sometimes we know when we are standing near to the plant, we will pluck one by one leaf. Think about try to pluck one of your finger or one nail. How you are getting pain? Same way the plants also getting pain. They are having the feeling, even though they are not showing to us. If you are going, touch me not, that one name of the one plant. If you are going and touching that one, what they will do, like the leaves are open and kept, and when we are touching, it will close its leaves. Why? It know that how they are showing that much sensitive, and they are ready to express. Many plants they won't express, but some plants are there, they will express that one. So how is our attitude towards the plants or other living organism, and what all practices we are doing? We are planting some, when I am saying like that, many places I observe that one, saying like that planting of the trees it is happening. From government side also we can see that one, they are planting the trees. Afterwards what will happen? They won't give water. So we are that practices are not good sometimes. So we want to make changes in our personal attitude, as well as we want to start a good practice also. Then enable communities to care for their own environment. So we want to make a community awareness among people about how we can help for the sustainable development. Then here after the story we can see, these are some of the things Mona, Raju and their friends did. What about you? How you are going to help in conserving resources? Coming to the last part, the future of our planet and its people is linked with our ability to make maintain and preserve the life support system that nature provides. So it is in our hand, not in the hand of political leaders and all. Each and every individual's hand is very important. Our work is very important. For what? This is to preserve and maintain and preserve the life support system. What is life support system? That is our surrounding or our environment. Therefore it is our duty to ensure. I never said, CBSE is saying like that. What it is our duty? All use of renewable resources are sustainable. The diversity of life on the earth is conserved. The damage of the natural environmental system minimized. So 3 advice giving by CBSE are said like that. It is not like that you should just read. No, it is your duty, means you should practice. And the use of renewable, which resources we can renew it, that resources also we want to use in a sustainable way. Then diversity of the life, that as it is we want to keep. And damage of the natural environmental system or the surrounding, that should be minimized. Throwing paper one side, shoe in another side, and all the bags in another side, should not do. We should organize and keep things, and like that we can start this activity from home, organizing and keeping your things, and like that we can make our inside home environment very neat and tidy, as well as the supporting to conserve the nature. Then we can move out of the house and you can do it. Okay, after this one I will this video I will send a small video, that is introduction to our history. Okay, small video, maybe 3 minutes like that, just introduction to our history. Okay, thank you.